The purpose of this meditation is to become more empowered by focusing on what you would like to manifest. Find a place to relax and get comfortable. Now that you are comfortable, let's take 3 deep breaths. Breathe in and out. Breathe in and out. And last one, breathe in and out. Imagine a cord that moves from your tailbone to the center of the earth. It wraps around the core of the earth several times. If you would like to feel more grounded, ask Gaia to ground all your excess energy. Grounding is a great way to start every meditation, no matter the purpose or duration, as it creates stability. Without grounding, it becomes more difficult to manifest the things we desire and to sustain them, because the groundedness is the firm foundation of the house. A solid foundation is necessary to create a strong house. Now I want you to imagine a cord at the top of your head that shoots outward and wraps around every star in the sky. As above, so below. This represents you connecting to your higher divine wisdom. Opening this channel allows you to receive intuitive inspirations while you're meditating and throughout the rest of the day. Often divine inspiration comes to us when our mind is in a state of stillness and we are completing a task as simple as taking a shower or going for a walk. If you find that you tend to overthink throughout the day and you feel less grounded as a result, simply tell those thoughts to F off and visualize yourself grounding into the earth. It's easy to dismiss our imagination. However, it's synonymous with our consciousness. The first item written on the Greek temple in Delphi stated to know thyself. This seems like a very silly thing at first, because it's easy to assume that we do know ourselves. We've lived with ourselves for decades after all. However, some of us are operating unconsciously. Anywhere from 40 to 95% of our day is driven by the same habit loops. Perhaps you set your alarm for the same time each day. You eat the same thing for breakfast and drive the same route to work. At a certain point, you are completing these behaviors automatically and with little conscious effort on your part. How much of what you're doing is because it's something you actually want to do? As humans, we do not generally do a thing unless we think it will contribute to our happiness, whether immediate or eventual. Perhaps we work to afford a mortgage payment or rent so that we have a place to live. Because in our minds, having shelter and a safe home would make us happier than living on the street or with a family member. It's easy to go along with what everyone else is doing. How often have you examined your life and determined what your priorities truly are? Many of us tend to create unconsciously until we've decided to know thyself. Once we know ourselves, we can begin to structure our day and life in a way that truly allows us to be more fulfilled. We're no longer victims of circumstance. You can take it a step further with active manifestation. Beliefs are simply thoughts that we feel are true. Our beliefs create our reality. So if you want a different reality, you simply need to change your beliefs. Why try to control your circumstances when you can create new ones instead? Neville Goddard taught the following method. Find yourself in a relaxed state. Prior to falling asleep is the perfect time for this. First, determine what it is you want. Next, imagine a scene that would occur if that wish were to be granted. I like to add that any of my desires must manifest under grace and in the perfect conditions. Then, feel gratitude for it. For example, perhaps you want a job that pays $100,000 a year. Imagine something very simple, like receiving the call from HR, offering you the job for that amount, or seeing the offer letter in your email inbox with that salary. It needs to feel so real and true that it's as if it already occurred, which is why you then experience the emotion of gratitude that comes with receiving what you want. In your mind's eye, do not see yourself as some future character or like you're watching a play, because that will put the event in the future eternally, and you want to experience it in the present. So instead, experience it directly from your own eyes in the now. Your gratitude is what magnetizes this event to you. If you do not take an active role of responsibility for your life, then other people will do it for you. If that works for you, that's fine. However, if you want to be more empowered and have greater autonomy over your life, then you must determine what it is you want. We are all microcosms of the divine creator. Our imagination is our consciousness, and our consciousness is God. If there is something you already know you want, imagine it now, and consider a very simple event that would occur after you've received that said thing. Perhaps it's you driving your dream car into the garage, or sitting in the chair at the beach in your dream destination. You do not want to make the scene overly complicated. Just a simple action will do. And again, you're experiencing this from a first-person point of view. Now take some time and experience this action and how you feel knowing that you are receiving this thing under the perfect conditions. Simply bask in the energy. It is happening now. Give thanks to the universe for providing this thing to you, and to yourself for being the creator of your own life. This is a simple exercise you can do anytime you like. The law of assumption, as it is called, is not much different from confirmation bias. I wrote down a certain amount of base salary I wanted in my next job a few years ago, and I received that exact amount to the penny less than 2 months later. It is good to make a number realistic enough that you can believe in it. But it is also good to leave the door open for the universe to bring you even more, if possible too. Then you are not limiting your abundance. I often say that I would like this much or more. Perseverance and faith allow us to focus so our energy and attention are not scattered. Do not try to control your circumstances and how your wish will come about, but rather give the universe free rein to manifest it under grace and the perfect conditions, as it will likely come about in an even better way than what you could expect. After this meditation, if you've decided to be the creator of your own life, perhaps make a list of what you want on paper, and then spend time visualizing these items one at a time as you see fit. We are only limited by our own limiting beliefs. The opportunities are infinite because you are a creator, just like the ultimate divine creator. You should feel proud of yourself for manifesting the life of your dreams. You deserve nothing less. And so it is.